Hey guys, welcome back to the video on Gamers Edition, and in today's video we're going to be looking at one of Samsung's controversial products, which are the Samsung Galaxy Buds Lives. Okay, so let's unbox these, and the unboxing process is pretty simple. You've got two tabs here which you just gotta rip off or peel off, and then it simply just opens up like this. So we've got the Galaxy Buds Live here, put the wrap into the side and the buds here, and then you've got small accessories, so the charger and some extra tips. We can also put that to the side, and then nothing else at the bottom, so this can also go to the side. Okay, so now that we've got the buds out, let's have a quick look at them. So here's a quick look. You can see that the top half of the lid isn't all that strong, it actually closes by itself. But here are the Buds Live. You can see that they're currently charging inside the case. Now let's move on to actually pairing these to my Note 20 Ultra. One disclaimer to make before we carry on with the video: sorry for the low video quality. As you guys can see, I've actually got my Note 20 Ultra here. I'm having to use a different camera. But let's get to the pairing process. So if you're pairing these for the first time, you're going to want to unlock your phone, put it right next to the Galaxy Buds Lives, and open the live case. So if you open the case, you should get a notification. Now mine are already connected, so I get the percentage of the case and the earbuds. Okay, so now let's jump into the Galaxy Wear app. So the Galaxy Wear app you're going to want to jump into is this one. So there's not another app that you have to download, it's just a normal Galaxy Wearable app. So you jump into here, and here you have all your settings and battery and active noise cancelling things, which we're going to go through. So you can see here, these are the buds I have. You can see the percentage of the buds and the percentage of the buds case. Let's just make sure you guys can see this. Get a quick focus, there we are. And you can see the active noise cancelling, which we're going to test out in this video. The majority of the things that are negative about these buds are to do with the active noise cancelling, so we will be checking that out. Then you've got your touch controls, so on the left you've got active noise cancelling, on the right we've got the same thing, or you can just block the touches altogether. And then we've got earbud settings, so you've got your EQ settings right here. You got your read notification out loud, Bixby voice wake up, seamless earbud connection, in-ear detection, 360 audio. So I'm guessing this is similar to what Apple calls spatial audio. So we'll keep that there for now. Then you got Samsung Labs. You got a few things in here which you can. So you got relieve pressure with ambient sound. Okay, so you can relieve pressure from your ears by using some ambient sound going through the Buds Lives. Then you've got software updates. I'm pretty sure these are the latest one, I did update them. Your software is up to date, perfect. Okay, what else have we got? We've got reset accessibility, so that's just balancing the sound. That's pretty much it for the settings. Let's have another look. Then you got the Find My Earbuds and the active noise cancelling. And that's pretty much it, what you get in the settings for this. Now let's put these things on and listen to what they sound like. And just before that, let's actually talk about the buds themselves. So the buds and the case they come in. So the case looks really nice, but I've heard that this case does get scratched really easily because it's gloss black, so it is prone to getting scratched very easily. And as you guys can see, it's actually quite the fingerprint magnet. I've got a lot of fingerprints on it already. It is a wireless charging case, which I'm going to show you now. So funny enough, this was actually launched aside the Note 20 Ultra. So if we just pop this on the back, you can actually see it'll probably start charging. There we are. You can see the lights on. So you can actually use your devices that are newer than S10 Plus to actually charge these with. So let's put those back and let's actually talk about these. So the case is kind of cheap feeling, and as you guys saw at the beginning of the video, the top doesn't really stay up. Yeah, there's no magnets there to hold it up. And the buds, let's see if they fall out. Okay, so that wasn't even that hard. And the right one fell out, the left one also fell out. So magnets are not that well, they could have been built better. Let's chuck these back in. Yeah, you can feel when you're putting them in, the magnets aren't that strong. And as you guys can see, I've also put them in the wrong way. Here we are. However, the buds themselves look pretty nice. That it looks like an obsidian black. Really, it looks really nice. And the charging case itself is quite nice, but it is prone to scratches. And the lid doesn't have any magnets to hold it, so it just closes like that by itself. As well as wireless charging, you can also use a Type-C cable to charge this. Okay, so I'm now going to put on the Galaxy Buds Lives, and we'll see how they fit for me. So let's pour them in. So when you're setting these up, it actually shows you how you should put them inside your ears. and I'm just doing that right now. Okay, they fit pretty well actually, it's quite nice. Let's just do a quick shake test to see if they come out. Okay, intermediate shaking now, extreme shaking. Okay, so they're actually stuck in my ears pretty well, and they don't actually hurt. I did hear some complaints that they're quite uncomfy to wear, but for me that's not the case. So I guess it all depends on the shape of your ear. But now let's do some sound test. I'll be back right after I've tested out some music with these. And okay, so after testing the sound on the Buds Lives, I'm actually really surprised. So from all the reviews I saw, not many people were that happy about the sound quality and the active noise cancellation, which we're yet to test. But as far as my testing has gone, the sound quality is actually really nice. So on the standard setting alone, there's plenty of bass, the mids are pretty good, and the top end isn't that bad either. Now, one disclaimer is I didn't pay the full price for these, so the fact that I've paid considerably quite a lot less makes them better in themselves. So brand new, these were around £140 in the UK. For you guys in the US, you're gonna have to convert that. But for me in the UK, this was £140. However, I got these on Amazon for £49. That's more than half the price gone. So for £49, they actually sound really good. The bass is really good without boosting the bass in the EQ settings. As you guys can see, I've not touched any of the EQ settings. Where is it gone again? Earbuds, equalizer, you can see it's on normal. I haven't touched any of these things. So the sound quality is really nice, and I did walk around with them, shake my head a few times, went on a jog before coming back, and they didn't fall on my ears. They're actually fit inside my ears quite snugly. So fit and sound quality, in my opinion, is very well. However, it does depend on the shape of your ears, I guess, how well they fit and how well they're going to sound. Okay, so now that we've talked about the sound quality, which in my opinion is pretty amazing for how much I paid for them, and in general, because they probably fit my ear really well, obviously the sound quality is going to be a lot better. One thing that doesn't work the best is the touch controls. Now the touch controls are a bit fiddly, they're a bit hit or miss. They work or they don't work. Now let's move on to the next test, the final test. Let's check out the active noise cancelling on these buds. So let's just turn it on. Now I do have my gaming PC on in the background, and without the noise cancelling I can clearly hear the fans, so we'll just be quiet for a sec so you guys can hear them as well. Okay, now I'm going to turn the active noise cancelling on and see if the PC fan sound disappears. Okay, so there was a difference. I could tell they were definitely working because the sound of the fans dramatically decreased, but I could still hear a bit of it in the background. So I'm guessing if you're out in public and you were to use the active noise cancelling, it probably wouldn't make much of a difference. I'm in quite a controlled environment. I've got my I've got the studio windows closed, and the only thing that's making sound in this room is me and the computer obviously being on. So in a controlled environment like this, they do work, but I can see why a lot of people complained about the active noise cancelling, because it doesn't work all that well. And even for it to be called active noise cancelling, that's kind of wrong on Samsung's part. It doesn't really do much. Now let's move on to my conclusion. So my conclusion is, now it's a bit hard to say if you have the right sized ears or shaped ears. I guess the best thing to do for someone is to probably order these off Amazon or even the Samsung website if they still have them for sale, but order them from somewhere where it's not too inexpensive. I'll have a link down below to the Amazon page where I got these specific ones from for £49. So the best thing to do is actually pick these up, make sure you're able to return them obviously, pick them up, test out the sound quality, test out how they fit inside your ears, and if they work, they work, and if they don't work, well then you've obviously got that reassurance of the free returns, and then you can simply return it. But my conclusion on these buds, they sound really well, and the fit is really well inside my ears, but the one problem is the touch controls and the active noise cancelling doesn't work as well as it should do. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. If you like what we do around here, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.